This video is going to be very, very serious. I'm not joking, y'all. This video is actually going to be the most important video I've ever uploaded to YouTube. And yeah, you read the title. I don't think my leg is going to make it in 2026. Yes, you heard that right. I think that my leg, as far as 2026 goes, I genuinely think I might lose it. And I need to give you guys the context of what happened. And if I do lose it, just know that this video does exist. So I'm home alone right now. And I'm so happy for that because now I get to fully express myself without thinking, oh shit, my brother's going to hear this video or my dad, right? Or somebody walks in, right? It all started in July of 2022. I was playing basketball, hooping as normal. I hit a new dunk that day. It was a reverse. It was a reverse with two hands off the lob. That was a new dunk I hit. That dunk, it doesn't take that much height to do, but you know, off the lob you can use an arm swing, blah blah blah. I hit a new dunk that day, and as the day was over, I was like, let me go up for one more dunk. I try to go up for one more dunk. And as I play, I'm a right-left jumper. I jump off of 2 feet. For anybody who is into dunking and basketball, I'm a right-left jumper. So I place my right foot, and then as I place my left foot, as I got off the ground, it felt like somebody kicked me in the back of the leg. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The moment I felt that shit, to anyone who has ever, I'm about to say what happened to me. To anyone who has ever torn their Achilles, you know, the moment it happens, something fucked up. Something fucked up. Because, like, again, you did everything normal. Everything was normal. And out of nowhere, it feels like somebody kicks you in the back of the leg. My first thought was, who the fuck kicked me? That was my first thought. But then I realized it was something much more sinister than I ever imagined. And the moment I felt that area, I'm like, bro, I just tore my fucking Achilles in half. It was a full tear. That thing tore completely. My leg was swollen. It was messed up. I never took any pictures. This is the worst part. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I need to start doing that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty good habit. Like, taking pictures, recording yourself all the time. Because when you do things like that, bro, you will always keep track of what has been happening to you. Just as of now. Like, you know, like sometimes we just forget like what's happening to us, but then you see like the last few videos you've recorded of yourself, and then you're like, yo, okay, I'm starting to remember what has just been happening to me. Right? When I first tore my Achilles, I didn't get surgery. In fact, straight up, none of my family members said I tore it. Straight up. I like, it hurt so bad. I could barely stand. I couldn't. Oh my goodness. I could barely stand. I could not stand. Not like nothing. Like it was hard to stand. You know, like they thought I just rolled my ankle or something. No, I tore my fucking Achilles. And I mean, they still don't, to this day, they still don't even think I tore it. They just think it's something else. And I mean, like, bro, when this video goes up, you guys are going to know like everything. This happened in July of 2022. I never got surgery. I also gained weight. You know, I gained about, 50, 60 pounds ish. Since that time. I was like 200 pounds on the dot at that time. I'm like 260 now. You know, I mean, like, I'm pretty fucking fat now. So, as this has been going on, again, I got a boot. Later, they didn't believe me. I went to the doctors. Oh my God. I'm going to save that for next time. Okay, no. I can't. So I went to the doctor, right? You know, like, I'm like, bro, I got my Achilles torn. Like, I could barely walk and shit. Like, my family members are looking at me like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you acting? They literally thought I was acting. Like, they dead ass thought that I was like that shit. Like, I wasn't acting. And I'm like, and bro, the moment I tore my Achilles, I knew like I was cooked. I was beyond cooked. Like, I just know in my brain, like, naturally, I am the most unluckiest person on this planet, right? Not like in an actual sense, but you get what I'm saying. Like, especially in the family, right? If something bad happens to me, Daniel, you're just a fucking dumbass. If something bad happens to somebody else in the family, oh, okay, we'll totally pay attention to it, right? So once I knew that I tore my Achilles, I was like, yep, my life is not going on any much longer. This thing ain't going on much longer. So I knew I tore it. I'm like, yep, I'm cooked. So about like, I would say in August, we went to the doctor, whatever, the hospital or whatever the fuck. And they're telling, no, it was October, my fault. Like, yeah, somewhere around October of 2022 to like, it was like August, October, September, whatever. I went to them and they're just straight up saying they went through the MRI scan, they scanned everything. I told them, yo, I tore my Achilles. Like, I'm saying that in perfect English. Like, I never said ankle. I never said I broke my ankle. I never said anything about my ankle. I said I tore my Achilles. Like, in full English. And guess what? They said that nothing happened to me. Absolutely. They saw how swollen my leg was. Like, they saw how swollen the Achilles was and everything. And they just straight up said, you didn't tear it. You didn't, nothing happened to you. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I clearly tore my Achilles. Now, I'm not a forceful person, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know I'm cooked. Like, this is not, unless you niggas get me genuinely rich, like, unless you niggas donate like $50,000 to me, which I doubt this video will go out to anybody. Unless that happens, that shit ain't fucking happening. So, when that happened, like, I'm just over here like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I just fucking tore my Achilles, and nobody's gonna aid me. I was like, bro, in my head, I'm like, I'm cooked. I already know I'm cooked. So, they ended up seeing how swollen my leg, like, throughout that day. You know how when you wait at the doctor's office for a very long time, like, I think we went back again. No. We waited there for a very long time, and then I ended up showing a lady my sister was there with me. And they wanted to look at my sister, and then I said, oh, no, look at my leg. My Achilles is very swollen. And she was like, oh my God, that shit is fucking swollen, and it looks messed up. And so they saw that. I feel like they knew I tore it, but they just didn't want to help me. And when I tore it, a doctor came in, and he's like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. And we're going to give you a boot. They gave me a boot. And I mean, like, bro, dude, that shit didn't help. When things like this happen, you need actual surgery. And I mean, I got fucking surgery. I mean, I didn't get surgery. I got the boot and I didn't get surgery. And I had the boot on for like 7 months. But here's where things start getting bad. As I had this boot on, my knee started hurting like crazy. Like, every time I had that boot on, my knee started hurting. Like, actually insane started hurting. Right? And, I mean, even now, that's the main part of this story, is that my knee is hurting. And, again, like, not just my knee, but like the inside, like where the ACL is, that place is hurting. And every day I'm just scared, like, yo, my leg is going to fall off. Like, it's just going to fall off. Like, I'm going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. And honestly, bro, if that shit motherfucking happens, then it happens. But okay, we need to get back to the story. So I had the boot on from like, starting from like October of 2022 all the way to like March 2023. It's still in my closet. I'm not going to bring it out, but I just, long story short, I had to stop wearing that shit because my knee was mad hurting. And so I just went back to wearing regular shoes. Now, during this time, like, I gained weight. What's crazy is that while this happened, I was a 2-foot jumper, and I could jump crazy off my left leg. I tore my Achilles, this is my left leg. that I tore. I can't like bring it up, but I tore. This is the leg I tore it. You won't be able to see the difference. Oh my god, my knee is actually hurting. But my left leg. That's the plant I jumped off of. My left leg, and I use my right arm. And it's crazy, I'm left-handed. But I use my left leg with my right arm for one foot, and then I used right-handed. So, as I was doing that, like again, like when my Achilles was torn, bro, I don't know. I guess from the heat of basketball. I'm not gonna tell y'all too much about my dunk stories because I don't want to get into that. But I could dunk off my right leg, like the leg that I never trained this right leg. I could dunk off that shit. Like I can dunk off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like literally like left leg, right leg. Like I barely practiced it. I practiced it sometimes on low rim. I could dunk off that shit. I'm like, dang, that was tough. I don't know. Maybe it was just from times when I was just mainly leaning on my right leg. But yeah. Time passed on. I gained too much weight. I became fat. Even my right leg, my right Achilles, is really flaring up, harder than ever. Like it's bad. I can't even do a calf raise on each leg. It's very bad. And so, senior year rolls around. I mean, nothing happened. I just gained weight. But I have fear. I have fear. My first year of college rolls around. I'm walking like crazy. I'm in. Well, we'll get to that. First year of college, I'm walking around like crazy. Walking from here to here, point A to point B. I commute. So I'm in a free parking lot. Like it's like a church by the school. And I walk like far distance. I still do it even now. I walk a very far distance to get to school. And I mean, my leg is just in pain. Like it's in massive pain now. But it's in the pain where it's like, bro, I know that if this shit collapses, it's over. It's over. Like it's over for me. And I've been wanting to make this video for such a long time now. And I'm motherfucking scared, dog. Oh, I didn't mention it. Senior year. Okay. That was what it was. Senior year. So, man, damn, this stuff is so fabricated. But yeah, senior year rolled around. I went back to the doctor. Everybody thought I didn't tear my Achilles. I really wish this video was so much better. But senior year rolls around. I tear my Achilles is torn and all that, right? And I'm like, bro, we need to go back to the doctor. I need to get surgery. That's another thing. My mom said, if I get surgery, they're going to amputate your leg. Are you serious, bro? And like, they were not taking what was happening to me seriously. And like, okay, boom. Senior year rolls around, right? I finally get another scan. This time the doctor said, Daniel, you fully tore your Achilles. Thank God in the heavens, a doctor, someone who is finally actually in the hospital doing real science can actually attend to me. Thank God. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but maybe I was an evil person in my past life or something, or maybe it's the fact that I don't know. I don't know, right? You know, no one really knows, but this guy straight up told me, Daniel, you tore your Achilles. My mom was not listening. My mom would, you know how when people say, you know how when I would be talking, like, let's say I'm talking to you right now as I'm talking, and you're like, that's what my mom was doing, right? And, yeah, she just really wasn't listening like that. And, I knew that I tore my Achilles because it's like, when you feel that shit, I mean, my nigga, like, how can you tell a nigga what they're not feeling? Like, nigga, bro, this is a huge problem, right? And so, senior year came. I finally, a doctor that finally came around. He said that, Daniel, we don't recommend surgery. I feel like your leg is healing. It healed incorrectly, but I feel like it's healing okay, and you will be all right. And I'm like, man, I already know your ass is gonna fuck me over, because I just knew from that time. I'm like, bro, I'm cooked. Like, genuinely, I'm cooked. Like, I'm gonna lose my leg. Like, I might just lose this shit. Like, and I mean, I've just been operating pretty much off of this shit ever since. Just walking on this shit. I can't do a calf raise. On this left leg, I can't do a calf raise. I ended up going to the doctor again for I think in 2025 or no. Yeah. I think it was in late 2024. I probably have the receipts here. I started doing physical therapy. My nigga, that shit didn't help. Bro, that shit was a scam. It was $90 per session. The only thing that I saw that was really cool that they did with me is the needling. They did this like needling therapy. I forgot what it's called. But they did this needling and then they stimulated it. That was the only time I like felt progress in my leg. But even then, it would be better if it was on top of surgery. And my leg is very cooked. I don't know if I will lose this thing or not. I don't know if there's hope for me. Maybe there's somebody out there who has been through the exact same thing as me. Their leg just got worse and worse, but they ended up getting an ACL surgery and Achilles surgery. I was about to say TCC surgery. Achilles surgery. I think that maybe somebody out there probably is just going to straight up tell you, Daniel, you're okay. You are all right. You might not lose your leg at all. You're totally fine. It's like, and then I know that there's also people thinking as they're watching this video, Daniel, get your black ass off this internet and off this camera and actually go call a hospital and tell them that you're fucked up. And it's like, I mean, bro, do you really want me to go through that shit again? Okay, so that's another thing. So when I did this physical therapy thing, right? I went to a hospital or whatever, and they did the same fuck ass scan, right? They did that same scan. I don't know what they use. I don't know if it's an X-ray. I'm not sure. I think they're checking the bone, right? When I'm saying Achilles, my nigga, right? And that's how they linked me to the physical therapy. These people linked me to physical therapy, and I told them, my Achilles, I tore my Achilles, blah 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 blah, and they said, nothing happened to you. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm cooked. So then I I got out of there. We're you know how you sit in that place where the fucking bed, the patient bed and shit like that. I sit there and me and my grandfather are in there, and I'm just sitting there, and then the nurse comes in, or the doctor or whatever, that comes in. That they check you out. They tell you what's gonna happen next and all that. Right? I fucking hate hospitals in my life. Holy shit. They tell you what's gonna happen next, and she said, "Yo, do a calf raise real quick." Right? Because I think that I don't know what they were checking, but basically, the reason why I couldn't do a fucking calf raise, and the reason why, my leg is fucked up is because my feet are flat. What? My flat feet? Flat feet is why my leg is fucked up? Are you fucking serious? Can these guys do their job? Instead of use that fucking special ass computer that they search up everything on as they fucking scroll through TikTok and take drugs and fucking eat the most unhealthiest bullshit ever? Like, can you guys focus on your fucking job? You are put in this workforce to save the earth, my nigga. What the fuck are you doing? And ultimately, bro, like, honestly, man, holy shit, bro. If there's one thing I could honestly do in the past, bro, it's just, man, I mean, shit, change my whole fucking life around, nigga. But, like, other than that, like, man, I don't know. Like, bro, that shit pissed me off, man, for a while. But now, I mean, we stopped doing the physical therapy. And then after that, I mean, I've just been going to college, failing classes. And I'm not a party guy. Like, if this video does blow up, then I'll probably like start talking about other shit. But I am not a party guy. I'm not I don't know. Like, I mean, shit, man. I don't know. You know, it is better for when a woman comes on the internet and she starts talking and, you know, like she needs help and shit. But like when a man does it, it's like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Right? I don't know, man. Man, maybe I do probably have an arrogant tone. I'm in a very good mood right now because I am in the house alone. But just thinking about this shit and like knowing that I went out like this is the saddest and most inhumane thing ever. I just honestly, bro, when I get a bunch of racks, bro, the most peaceful thing in the world is just literally like sitting in my fucking room and not worrying about shit. Like, oh, hold up. But yeah, man, if I lose my leg, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, like, this is the story of how I lost my leg. Like, dead ass speaking. I'm not even joking. Oh my god, I gotta pause. People are calling me. Yeah, but I mean, like, going out, I'm gonna just go out like this. If I genuinely, I think I still do have hope, but like my leg is hurting every single day. And yes, this past 2026 so far, I have been eating a lot less. Like, I mean a lot less. That's everything I have covered for the doctor's thing. Again, like, I have tried everything. I mean, I did recently apply for health insurance from JPS, I think. Health insurance, yeah, for JPS, because I'm 20 years old, and then hopefully, if I can get surgery in the future, it's gonna be cheap. Yeah, man, I really don't fucking know, bro. My leg is in a pretty bad condition, honestly, bro. If there's one thing I could truly go back to, it would just be fucking running. I would just love to get a fucking run in again. Just get a run. Like, just get my heart pumping, bro. Right? During this time, man, I was like, you know, I can't really move that much. And I get very inspired from Gautama Buddha's stories. So every time I like think about him, I know about the parable. If you think about the Buddha, kill him. Don't think about him. But that's besides the point. But like anyway, like I would get a bunch of inspiration from just like how he solved everything peacefully. I've always been this way. I feel like that's just a spiritual advancement in my life. I never let this like affect me at all. I've never, like, honestly, when it happened, I was just like, man, well, I only have one last thing to go to, and that's to become a spiritual God and to transcend my life spiritually. And, yeah, I mean, if this video finds you guys, hopefully it does, bro, because, like, I'm genuinely telling the truth. I don't know how I could put this in a better way. Like, yo, gun to the back of my head, kill me right now, send me to hell for 1 billion years, bro. Send me to hell for eternity, shit. I'm telling y'all the truth, bro. I promise. And like, I'm like genuinely giving y'all some real shit. I don't want to come on here asking for sympathy, but I mean, goddamn, like, it gets to a fucking point, dude. And it's like, okay, why haven't you told your parents? Well, again, earlier I said my mom thinks that they're just going to amputate my leg, but it's crazy because if I don't get surgery, my leg might actually get fucking amputated. With how I'm feeling right now, I am pretty confident my leg might just get fucking amputated. And I'm just fucking scared, man. I'm going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. And I mean, I've had many visions of that in my brain. And honestly, I'm not too sad about it. I just think of those cool anime scenes where somebody's helping them push their wheelchair and it's a fucking wise ass person in that wheelchair and they're so enlightened and they're helping the person that's pushing them. The person that's pushing them is their student. Yeah, I just think of that. But yeah, man, I am like really fucking cooked. I'm beyond scared, y'all. I am. There's a lot of like throat clearing and all that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm just genuinely coming on here being as real as I possibly can, bro. that is the story of how I messed up my leg. Not how I messed it up, but yeah. You know, when you roll your ankle or something bad happens, and by the way, that was my Achilles popping there. But if you roll your ankle or something like a bone fucks up, like, oh yeah, to a certain degree, like that was like my fault, weird footing, all that, bad landing, jumped off of a high place, like, but like, bro, when you tear your Achilles, like, it happens in a normal occurrence. Like, you could just be running and then boom, your Achilles tears. Like, it just happens in the most normal situations of life. And I'm like truly scared. My brother is coming in 10 minutes, but I just and I have to get ready for class. I have it at 6:30. I just genuinely hope and pray to God that, like, my life does turn out to be good. Because, like, again, this has been crippling me since. Every time I walk, my ACL area is hurting. Really, really motherfucking bad. I probably did forget some things to say in this video, and I am truly sorry. But I'm pretty sure I have said about 90% of the things I have to say in this video. From the beginning to the end. I feel like this video can be put up because I have included everything. There's just some parts you're probably gonna have to skip. And yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'll get the help I'll ever deserve or need. I'm not gonna say deserve because that's ugly. It's like, man, you can't trust no one on the internet, but somebody who actually cries out for help and just maybe just needs one little inch, just doesn't get it. And what a sad fate, but life is lifing, and we're going to continue pushing. Now, if this video does get pushed out, thank the Lord and thank you all. But, yeah, man. I'm still fucking talking. That's crazy, bro. I've really grown spiritually throughout this path. A lot of my thoughts are much more different than before. There's a bunch more theory crafting now and a lot less negativity in my brain and much more positivity. And hopefully this video finds you in the right heart. And yeah, I think I'm going to go now.